guys like change the chord you're playing, please? Fucking lazy hacks. Anyway, welcome, folks. Including you two Eds in the chat. And anyone else who shows up today. We are here for more Dusklight Princess. In fact, the last episode of the Dusklight Princess playthrough over here on the TheCrazyEven's channel. And after that, there will be no more video games, no more games, and no more video. All of them will cease to exist after we finish, and it will be glorious. Let me know how the audio balance is as well, because I got a new headset recently. I just want to ensure that this sounds okay. I think the gameplay audio specifically, I hope it's just not too loud or too quiet. Yep, got it. Got a good point. And one of these days, this chick is gonna just bring back her jar. And just stop getting distracted by these guys. I'm particularly impressed by this person here. He's just fucking howling his lungs out for a whole 24 hours. Yeah, just don't mind me. Just taking in the sights of Castletown before we deal with that abomination up there. Oh, never saw that before. Forgot also that time can pass in here. It's very strange what areas, in which areas time and pass, but other time cannot pass. Bye poo papa. Alright, let's get this over with. So we have all 4 pieces of Twilight, or all 3 pieces of Twilight. And, Minna's now gonna do her thing. We saw a little bit of it when she fucking killed Zant, and it was pretty cool. No, I still haven't got a chance to listen to that guy just yet. I've been busy. Maybe a little bit. I actually did look into him. It did seem interesting. Kind of like a troll. One of those Australian trolls. Giant icky spider. But this one has a sphere. Dude, if I saw a spider with a knife, I would fucking explode. Probably enough, that's the name of an artist acquaintance. Does some really good stuff over in the circle, community circle that I'm in. Really, really cool fella. Anyway, that did the job. And took a lot of strength away from Midna. I think this is where all the shipping started as well. Yeah, this doesn't look much better than it was in Twilight. Now I'm curious. Actually, I want to go back in Castletown. Oh wow, it's just... Weather just instantly changes, like a perpetual thunderstorm. Alright, well. We have one last obstacle in our way before we get this shit started. Dog. Ow! He blinded us. At last, the time is now. This is the 7th and final hidden skill that I can pass on to you. This forgotten skill is the ultimate secret technique, and it tests the true courage of the one who wields it. If you wish to master this final skill, which can be earned only by the one true hero. Nah, I'm a fraud. Alright. Let's try out the jump strike that I found to have been a lot less useful than it turned out to be. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My final hidden skill is the Great Spin. It be hewn into your mind. This is the last one that was taken from Wind Waker. It doesn't feature a Link completely out of control. I think the only rub with this one is that you have to have full hearts. Yeah. In order to do it. And it's a lot less visually interesting as well. It's just a more powerful spin attack. We did it! You learned the final hidden spill. Hidden spill. When BP fucks up again, but they don't want to report it this time. Although I accepted life as the hero, I could not convey the lessons of that life to those who came after. At last I have eased my regrets. You who have marched through countless foes, each mightier than the last. You who now gaze to the future with vision unclouded. Surely you can restore Hyrule to its stature of yore as the chosen land of the gods. Farewell! Go and do not falter, my child. And yeah, I mean, that guy's pretty much the hero, I think the hero of time from the child timeline? Question mark? I know Wind Waker takes place in the adult timeline, because that's when adult Link goes back to the child timeline. The Zelda timeline's stupid. But yep, here's Hyrule Castle. It's pretty cool. On the outside, as a dungeon, it's fine. It's definitely more so like a bunch of enemy encounters, and then just getting into the dungeon and climbing all the way up to the top. So, I do really like just the rain. That's just for the ambience. No music, at least not yet. It's just nothing but rain. And this is Ganon's way of telling us to fuck off. Come on, come on. You guys gonna not approach us? You're synchronized, though. What did I think of the Nintendo Direct? It was fine. Personally, I found it just kind of silly. For, like, judging directs, or judging, like, conferences and stuff. I really don't... Because, it's just, like, a list of announcements. The actual quality of the games in question can't be determined. It's just the excitement. And, like, what combination of announcements is the best. I mean, it's fun to get caught up in the hype and stuff, but, like... It's just... the actual games until they come out, you don't really know. But for this, you know, playing along for this particular one, it was pretty all right. Ocarina, it would have been a little better if, you know, the Ocarina of Time remake hadn't been leaked, and that's another fucking topic. But I don't know, just so many announcements in this past week, in particular, it's kind of hard to keep track. Kingdom Hearts 4, getting a bit more, footage or just some news in general after, what, 5 years pre-pandemic or around pandemic. That was also pretty cool. How the hell do I get up here? Transform to the wolf. Or is this like a case of, oh, I gotta jump across from there. Okay, I think, I see now. I need to, like, have a list pulled up in order to remember what the announcements are. Okay. Open sesame! Nice little change. Instead of just having keys, you have these chains. Although I think keys are still a thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is where we're gonna meet an old foe. There it is. And there's the key I was talking about. I have come to play! That's honestly how I imagined how he sounded like in my head. If I recall, you get hit by his great spin attack or whatever. You lose like 8 hearts or something ridiculous. Alright, now let's see if we can mortal draw this motherfucker. Oh! And that's a yes. Okay. I guess 3 hearts then. Man, he takes a lot of hits. And there we go. Yeah, fuck this. Enough. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. He had like more appearances than 5. He would be a lot cooler. He spoke. He knows words. Unbelievable. Yeah, we don't really have much use for these rupees anymore, and I thought about, you know, using the magic armor again, but I think we can live without that. And, you know, it's just still fun to go around and collect them. I just hope some of these have, like, arrows and bombs. I forgot to refill again. Excuse me. Yep, now we head back through here. And I think over to the locked door. Although I think you just simply go in there. If you want to. If I recall, there is something else of note on this end over here. Well, that's what I get for trying. Only so many of these things that we can do the finishing blow on. Man, these things are tanks. Okay, can I? Oh, I should have refilled on potions too. Whatever. I think it's the dungeon map that's over here. Came up with a great story for the EA saga. Throughout the season, Martha starts slowly transforming into a thing from every EA game you cover until she transforms into the Dead Space monster. Oh, Jesus. If this were like a couple years ago, then I'd probably go with something along those lines. But, we're gonna keep the story to a minimum. Well, story. Not to say that there won't be any, you know, thematic themes not going on, but like... Yeah, I think, like, the framing device thing, I'm mostly done with that. It's just me being silly. Yeah, that's kind of what it's always been. Cool. Can ride these things again. Come on, get back up, fucking loser. Alright. Yeah! No! Oh god! Alright, let's get these things out of the way. Okay, off, 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 off! Is that enough? I think so. Wow, we've got a fucking boomerang puzzle. For the first time in a long while. Right. Should be here. There we go. Or not. Oh, you know what? I think I got this now. Bit of a trick. You'll need a lock onto one of these, because it'll just go in that direction anyway. Is that not it? Alright, come on. Okay. Oh, wait, duh. Go here, go here, and then go this way. Remember the time that Gabe Newell worked with EA? Maybe? Damn it. Would it have been before Valve? The orange box. Forgot about that. Did they publish one of the console versions? Fucking god. Oh, hold on. Oh, they published both. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Go this way. Come back up here. Like that? No. So that. Alright. Here. Maybe. You know, I vaguely recall there having been maybe some sort of hint around these parts. Yes, we are getting close to the end, my friend. I thought the hint would have been through the wolf sense, but I guess not. Could also be just a giant piece of paper that I'm missing. Okay, yeah, that I think I vaguely recall EA trying to buy Valve. I think that was something I maybe noticed a little bit. Oh, fucking hell. Here it is. When I was, researching a bit for, the Rockstar Saga, because, I think they tried to do that with Take-Two as well. Yeah, alright, I get it. You don't need to tell me. I figured that there was a hint somewhere. Okay. Get closer this time. I mean, that was EA's modus operandi at the time. To just, you know, buy up as many developers as they can. They could. And Larry Probst was still there. I mean, John Riccatello eventually had to step in and tell him to stop doing that. Or, he took a different approach, I should say. So they didn't get as many developers in the days since. Just a lot of them. So right back? Yes, it is. 10. All right. And now with that fully out of the way, let's go ahead and mosey our... Jesus Christ, mosey our way into here. Oh, but of course we need to deal with another onslaught. Oh, there you are. Are they just spawning out of thin air? And this is supposed to keep them... hide them from that? Who do you think are better, boys or girls? I think everyone is better. No competition. Why does everything need to be a competition? Can't we all just get along? Okay, I definitely remember this part. Get as many hearts as we can out of these jars. I do not want to use up my fairies. I believe this is the compass. Now, are there any... I remember now, there was that it's a weird hidden room back there. And let me just go back. See if I can grab anything from there. Oh, arrows, I'll take that. What the fuck? Okay, well I thought... Oh, Jesus. I thought I saw a Boblin just floating in midair. But I was mistaken. Right, to avoid all this rubble-razzle. I think girls are better, they're less emotional, less reactive than boys. I realized that yesterday after reading something. Good for you. You know what? If they keep ramming these giant pigs into the barrels, I might have to agree with you. Jesus Christ. Get out of here! Okay. I just want to break through this barrier, and then this barrier, and then this barrier. And then do it again. Do it again. Ow. Now, where the hell is this secret area? Is there like a fucking explosive? A bomb back here or something? Let me double check the map. Okay. Well, that wouldn't be it. Really, some way to get back there. Boring boar ride. Did it a crack the code. Where the heck? Maybe it is. Maybe I need to get. You know what? Forget it. Forget about it. Let's see if it's on. Some accessible only within the castle. I don't want to lose any more hearts. Get our way up here. Oh, this is the Dark Nut room. Great. And throw that sword away, you prick. Do I remember what the 2000s looks like? Yeah, I grew up in it. Technology was cool. I played this game. It was the bomb. Is there any need for... I guess there would be. Yeah. Well, we have an empty bottle here, so... why not? What did it look like? Describe the color. Blue? As blue as the sky. Oh, I remember now. This is one of those ones where you gotta snuff out the fires. Makes me wonder, I think I gotta do the same thing back there. Even all this time later, they're still using the lantern. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. It's a pretty cool puzzle. So... I think I need to... What if... Hold on. I'll do this now. Ah! Okay, well, shit, realistically, I could've... Oh, no, wait, I need to do this in order to get enough movement. Maybe? Who am I? Who is you? Black and white. You're talking about 2000 AD, right? Yep. That too. We forgot what color it was for a good bit. And then we discovered blue. Oh, that's right. It's the fucking rooms that are like that have the dark nuts in them in these narrow hallways. And I think I gotta light these a specific way, because that's an indication that I'm horribly wrong. Oh, I can't snuff this out? No, I guess not. Fuck. There's something behind these chains of armor. Let's see here. I didn't see any enemies there. What about this? No. You remember your life before, Martha? Yes. I'm starting to think you think Martha is a real person. No, I see what you're doing. It is funny looking back, because the character introduced, in quotations, introduced themselves in the stupid April Fool's video I did eons back. Oh, what the f... Okay. It. I have to do this? What the hell? I know Martha the talking dog? I don't believe so. To set these things on fire. Yes, I did watch PBS Kids, but that one, it's been quite a long time. It was more of a, oh man. Oh god, what kind of stuff did they have? Dragon Tales? I think Dragon Tales was on PBS. And, later on, Ruffman. I was obsessed with that fucking show. Martha Jones. Shit. Yeah, it was a pretty cool channel. God. Oh, man. I hate being stumped on these puzzles. It'd be very funny if it were just like a matter of getting these things all lit at once. So, okay, so that one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, so it is just a matter of getting these all lit all at once. It's just what I thought. And I think they just go out at a different time, so you just have to figure out which one goes out which first, who, what, where. Well, we got past it. Ugh. I didn't realize how fucking ugly these things are. Until now. Jesus. Yeah, get fucked. Oh, and I was quick at that one. Man, I'm not sure if I've ever finished Dinalphos before. Oof. There's a treasure chest over there, and is this the... Yes, it is. Oh, this is an Aerophos fight. It's not quite the other one. I think that's the other route. Oh, what? No epic music for this guy? What will I do after you make all... What will you do after you make all the other videos? After the EA saga? Whatever comes to mind. I got like a list of video, well, non-controversy videos, but maybe I'll tackle some of those. Maybe some more controversy stuff. I don't know. I don't normally think too far ahead. So, and I also don't, at this point, I'm not really confident in saying, in assuming that that may be even a possibility, but, because, you know, life can always take you for a turn. And take me for another turn, for all I know. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna head back this way. What are the odds of Ocarina of Time will look like Link from Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword? I think it'll look more like, I think he's gonna look a bit like, more kind of like that. But also maybe something a little closer to Ocarina of Time as well. Like how that Link looked. Maybe like a weird combination. Now, it's kind of hard to tell with all that Nintendo has revealed so far. Which is Kid Link sleeping. And that's it. That's all you're getting. I don't think I would be able to... Oh, okay, I see now. It's just a way to get back up. So, the way that this dungeon works in mine, I'm gonna see if I can... These two... Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. Oh. You think of Navi, the blue bug, I think they're fine. I, wonder how they're gonna be handled. They're just gonna be... They're kind of hinting at a more in-depth story or in-depth take on Ocarina of Time as well, if they're the voice acting in the trailers of any indication. So we'll see. But I mean, I've only played Ocarina of Time once, and I didn't find Navi to be particularly annoying, as the legend goes. Not as annoying as fucking Fee. Replenish your hearts at the earliest opportunity. No shit, girl. Okay. Not a big fan of needing to lower myself after shooting myself up there. It's kinda clunky. But I do think I need to go back out this way. Under the presumption, everyone looking the same but HD5'd. But when I looked at how Link looked in that teaser, somewhat involved design, thinking about Star Fox, I wondered, hyper-realistic Link. I don't know. I think it'll look fine. I don't mind the Star Fox designs really that much. Regardless. But, I mean, it's a matter of preference. So. I like how the Star Fox Assault ones kind of looked. They just look goofy. And this is a bit of an extension of that. Anyway, this was the other area that I'm pretty sure we could have taken those guys on. But, I mean, the game wants us to remind us that these characters are also involved. Even though I have no idea what the hell they're supposed to be doing. From here. I kind of want that bazooka, though. Bring back the... or put in a bazooka. I just meant that this is also a remake who decided to do something new with the designs, and it made me wonder if we might see the same thing for Ocarina of Time. I would imagine so. Okay, so I think I need to head back up here. So that's where the key is. So, I mean, really, I could just get this, just to get a straight shoot right again and be done with it, but we got a little bit more to explore. And it's the last opportunity we'll have to do so why not? Oop. I like how Link looks in this game. I think the Ocarina of Time is dated, and the 3D remake design is an improvement. But I also like how he looks in Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. You really can't go wrong with these kinds of designs. Also, I think the hyper realistic Link, Nintendo hire this man. You know, after you see Twilight Princess, how he kind of looks in here, kind of flies in the face of that, because we already do have hyper-realistic Link. In a sense. I think it'll still look like Link. He's not gonna look human. It'll look like Zelda. In the long run, if you were to remake a game, might as well go with the designs and presentation to have something stand out. Indeed. Ooh. I remember this. I think I remember this puzzle. I knew there was something with the paintings that we had to do. There it is. The only other guess... Oh, Jesus! Ah! I'm gonna drink it. Go. Can I get one of the other ones? Yes! Alright. So, I think there were 3 of them. Okay, well I guess I got lucky there. Yeah, this is the room. That gave me a hell of a lot of trouble. Right, which one could I draw away? Alright, yeah. Come on back here. I don't want to face 2 of you at once. Again. Actually, I'm a little curious. How do you fare against ball and chain? Pretty well. Okay, then. Ow. Okay, well there goes a great spin opportunity. Yup. Ow! Jeez, I keep shifting positions. That's what happens when you're in such a confined hallway. Okay. Can I? Alright, there we go. Hui! 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 Ow! Fucking hell, man. I've always wanted to examine the hitboxes on these things. I know this one I realized get him off balance and then he's completely open, but the other one is like this weird window on his backside somewhere. What I think of Eminem, pretty good. Not so much these days, but he still has his moments. I wanted to go through his albums, but I just have not found the time. Okay, there we go. That activates the treasure chest. A little purple rupee there, and I'm gonna guess silver rupee. Just for the kicks, the shits and the kicks and the giggly goos. Activate both switches. Beat both the Dark Nuts and the Dynafulls. Hey, silver rupee. I'm right on the money. Lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual, skipping and flipping and dipping. My name's Eminem and I like to rap. Oh! One of my favorite videos. He lost against IBS and Slender Man. Honestly, I think he's washed. I think Jack Harlow's better. I think Vanilla Ice is better. I think Kid Rock circa first album is better. Okay, now I'm just really bullshitting. Oh, like another fucking those ghost rats. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to... The souls of the damned, they point you in the right direction. And if you're wrong, then... well, it just falls. Kinda, so a bit, call back to, the Skyward... not Skyward, City in the Sky. Unfortunately, I appreciate that, but I'm a horrible rapper. In that I don't do it at all. Oh yeah. That was also a little tricky. Gotta get on the little hinges or the frames here for the these candles. It's a neat little trick. But we are definitely on the last edge up to Ganon's Peak Tower. And not a particularly long dungeon. And yeah, there's a treasure room here full of, oh god! I didn't think I was gonna make it! And I didn't make that one. That's the only bring you back here, not the start of the room! Fucking hell. Alright, I gotta time this right. If we didn't have max rupee capacity, a lot of the treasures in here would be a lot more useful. Damn it. This is a decompilation of the GameCube or Wii version. It's the decompilation of whichever version you want. You just need to provide the ISO for it, and it applies the settings on the bat. Fucking Christ. For this particular run through, it's been the GameCube version. There's not a whole lot of bells and whistles either, just... Whoa! Another fucking dark nut. And I can't even get past it. Yeah, you see why this is not a particularly impressive final dungeon, other than, you know, it being the final one? It's just... a lot of reused enemies, and I think it's a lot larger. It looks cool in scope. But, I don't know. I'm getting tired of fighting these dark nuts. Ow. Drink up, me boy. Go. But with all that out of the way, this is a very impressive version of what exactly they did, with all the built-in settings as well. I'm very happy that this finally exists. Nintendo was either too lazy or too uninterested to give this the Skyward Sword HD treatment. I don't even have the key for this one. Is there a key? Oops. Is there something down there? It might have been up there. Come to think of it. But, damn it. I got the boss key. You know what? I mean, all that's in there is just a bunch of rupees and stuff. And I forget what the, forget what key I need in order to get it, but let's just get in here. Alright, fellas, we're on the home stretch. Me on the Switch, probably because they have the GameCube version planned for Switch Classics. I mean, yeah, maybe. For Wind Waker, at least, that makes sense, but, like... I don't know, I would like to see all the bells and whistles they added for the HD version. On both areas. Ported over the Switch. It couldn't have taken that much effort, but... C'est la vie. It's also dependent on how well those two versions had sold on the Wii U. Will we do a saga on the Japanese games industry? Jesus Christ, dude. I would have to fucking go there in order to get a real grasp of it. I guess, what do you, like, because like we're going from like Rockstar to EA, and then to like an entire country's game industry that spans from like the 1970s to now. It's not exactly doable for a person who doesn't do this for a living and doesn't make any money off of it. Get an actual historian to do it. There you go. But probably not is the answer to that question. There's Ganon. I'm not going to do any more voices for this because I just want the dialogue. This is like the best the dialogue gets, and I just want it to stand alone by itself. And also, this gives some time for Ganon to shine, and I don't think I could give him any better voice. And, well, I guess we'll see if they ever attempt that. If they remake this game like 10 years down the line. But I really love this design. God, I just love that fucking... I love his fucking hair curls. And his little crown of thorns. He's a bit Jesus-y. He's so fucking menacing. I could do a controversy on Nintendo or Konami, but that's also a massive, lengthy history thing. Konami would probably be a bit more interesting, because they've been having a bit of a redemption ever since the 2010s. And Nintendo's just all over the place. Just that little fucking cackle. It's the icing on the cake. How amusing indeed. Yeah, for Wii U numbers, those are alright. And the Switch had a larger install base, so that was always going to sell better. Skyward Sword HD. But it would have been interesting to see how well sales of a potential re-release like that could have done on Switch. Suck all the darkness out of you. He gets fucking yeeted out of the castle. Ooh. Even though the dungeon itself is pretty underwhelming, this is also one of the best end sequences of any Zelda game. I think only topped by Tears of the Kingdom. Because this thing is so fucking lengthy, but it's so fucking cool. As you can see, this is a direct reference to Pong, from the 1972 tennis game made by EA. As we all know, are the creators of all video games. Oh, there goes a great spin. The fucking Zelda's Lullaby melody being implemented into this is also fucking great. It's a nice little turn as well, just like Zelda being controlled rather than like Phantom Ganon or anyone similar to that. Forgot about that. Do a controversy on Pong. I might have caused controversy. That'd probably be like a video on the first or second generation of consoles, which is more or less the great video game crash of 1983, but on a smaller scale. Do you know how many fucking Pong consoles are out there? Or were out there during those times? It was insane. Even Nintendo had their own. Whoa! I have no idea how the hell I dodged that. Zelda got sick about people asking why her name is on the box that isn't playable. She is just fucking done with your shit. As long as I keep circling around her, then she can't hurt me. Well, hello there, Javier. The reason why Skyward Sword sold more than Twilight Princess is due to the improved marketing promotion from Nintendo. Twilight Princess enjoyed the same marketing, it would have sold more. I think we were talking about like the Wii U version specifically. Or wait, are those were those sales numbers for the HD versions of the games on Wii U, or is it that AE polled, or is that the original sales figures for the game? I'm pretty sure the Wii version must have sold more than 1 million of Twilight Princess. It was like practically a launch title for the console. Which, I mean, then again, it was also really hard to find, but... Okay, yeah, for the HD versions. Oh, I fucking love that. There's like a little side glance, like, yeah, we gay. Keep scrolling. Now, if I recall, the guide for this game lists this particular enemy as a full threat meter, which is like a 6 out of 6. Honestly, I don't see... as far as, like, you know, threats, it is pretty scary. A giant fucking pig. But it is also a callback. Hold on, I think... Gotta use the bow. I forgot if it's either a callback to the goat herding thing, or something else entirely. Nope! It's not the goat herding. We do not shoot the goats with arrows. Unless we want to have a bit of fun. Ow. I could have shot that. Shot him with an arrow right there. Oi! It's a bit like the toad from the mid-boss fight in Legbed Temple. Yeah, unfortunately, Ganon, you should have done something about your little scar there. Should have gone to a doctor. Oh, you slick. You think you slick, but you not. He's boring out. He's going full bore mode. This is fun to sing along to. I hope that's not more Muslim chanting. Quoting from the Quran. That's an interesting one. I need to do a video on one day. Just how just game developers accidentally mixing in verses from the Quran. It hasn't happened too much, but it's happened enough that, you know, people it's been talked about. God damn it! Hold on. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Be able to attack beast against beast. Okay, that's right. I forgot. I gotta turn into the wolf. Now this is the goat herding section. We're gonna chop at his belly. Big ass pork belly. Get over there. Chomp, 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 chomp. Hylia. That checks out. Just, isn't that, this is essentially just saying God, God, God. God damn it. That was perfect timing. That was not perfect timing. Also not perfect timing. There we go. So there's Ocarina of Time. There was a fighting game, I think. I think it was it Shaolin Monks? Or God, it was some. No, it wasn't that. It was a more obscure 6th generation fighting game that had verses from the Quran in one of its songs. Yeah, I mean, as far as I could tell, it just sounds like cool, you know, like cool aesthetics to them. I'm not sure if they were aware that they were actually spouting verses from the Quran, that kind of thing. Yeah, Muslim culture is very, very interesting. Especially how protective they are of Islam as a religion. Even more so than Christianity. Although I'm probably wrong on that analysis. I haven't done a whole examination of religion in general, and I've been meaning to. But I find religion as a concept really interesting. Especially like from a historical standpoint as well. Kind of does resemble the Shadow Beast, doesn't it? Oh, even Link knows what she's trying to do. You fucking idiot! Don't do it! No one knows a single thing about Islam, yeah. It's complicated, as is the case with many religions. Oh, that's not a spear, that's like a trident. No, or is it a spear and trident? Like a weird combination. Anyway, well, I hope that fight goes well. Yeah, she really does pull out all the stops by the end. Oh, fuck! I was to spend so much money repairing that place. Oh, I've got 2,000 rupees in my wallet. This is like a... I just realized this is also kind of a parallel to when Link was, all triumphant on Aunts. after he defeated King Balbin the first time. And, oh yeah, Minna didn't make it. Her sacrifice was for nothing. Alright, time to fight some ghost horses. This is so fucking cool, man. Even Zelda gets a moment to actually do something. Well, again, do something again. Am I excited for The Legend of Zelda movie? I was about excited for it as the Mario Bros. Movie. So, I don't know, but it might be alright. Might be okay. I think the most interesting thing I am in with the Zelda series as a whole right now, oh hey, there are the light arrows, it's just what direction they're going to take for the main series after the Breath of the Wild saga. Because they can't go back there again. They could. But I think they have exhausted every single thing they could do with that saga. Best Z-Link moment across the entire franchise? I think Skyward Sword has that beat. I think the moment when Zelda gets encased into like her little self-imprisonment, it's like that last moment before that they had like one little interaction, he and Zelda, Link and Zelda. That one surpasses it for me in my eyes. But this one's pretty cool too. And I'm not saying like as like a shipping thing. I'm just like in general. Fucking hell. Okay. I gotta focus on this, so I'm like. And I'm not doing so well. Hans, get into gear. Alright, come on, Zelda. No, I think I need to target him. That's what I'm doing wrong. Jesus. Damn it! Ow. At least I only give like a quarter to take away a quarter health. And that takes away half a health. This is a fucking skit now. Alright. Fucking god damn it. Hey, we could do this all day if you want, buddy. Thought I had the upper hand on that one. Alright. Jesus. I remember this being this hard. It's difficult. There we go. Okay. Okay. One down. Nice aim. Okay. Please. There we go. See, guys, I got this. I'm a gamer. I am sweet. Oof. Now that is something to put on your tombstone. Alright, and the final fight. Oh, I don't have any more potion. Oh, that's right, the chance thing. Ow. Not a particularly difficult fight. You just gotta wait for him to run at you. And dodge his little attacks here. And then mash. And then I think it's just once more. And there we go! Oh, that was quicker than I thought it'd be. This is the slow, slow scream of agony. I mean, if you got stabbed with the Master Sword straight through your body, I'd probably scream like that. Yep, we just made it to the end, Ace. Oh, I think it does end here. History of light and shadow will be rewritten in blood. Now that's another quote on your tombstone, buddy. No. See, I thought that was like actual blood coming out of him there, that little black stuff, but it's just his scar. Time for you to join your buddy. No one can ever play this game again. Video games are done. So, you guys want to go get some pizza? Yeah, we'll help you out one more time. Oh, yeah, she was just over there the whole time. Yeah. Just taking a rest. She deserved it. Run, Link! Run on home and don't stop until you get there! Dying standing up. I wonder if that was deliberate, Raoul. Yeah. 1v1 in the field. I wonder if that was deliberate, yeah. And I guess this is, Julia? Whatever her love interest, whatever her name was. Oh yeah, woman! It is a fucking awesome design too. Good to know she still has her personality intact as well. Alright, that's a happy ending, guys. We got it. We're all friends, everyone's alive. Don't need to see anything else. She's broken his fucking Hyrule Warriors. Do we see her true form in that game? I know her imp form is in there, but did she turn into that at any point? Yuria, that was it, that was it. Yuria! I played Hyrule Warriors at some point. True form was a DLC. Oh, damn! I need to take a look at that. Oh, don't mind me, fellas. Credits are rolling. Gotta do something in the meantime. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember seeing her now, like that. Fucking Hideki Kamiya took a look at True Form Midnight and was like, I could do one better. Take the imp. I don't know, I like both. Nah, I'm not gonna, I don't wanna, play that music right now. And I'll check it out on my own time. We're basking in the glory that is the credit sequence of Twilight Princess here. Oh, Tabby Road, thank you. Joining in at the perfect time. Very end. Yeah, I think I said it a bunch of times, but this is a very viable way to play the game. If you haven't already, just get yourself a GameCube ISO or even a Wii ISO, and then download Dusklight Princess, and then you have 60 FPS along with all these other features. Here, check these out. All these cheats, you get infinite hearts, arrows, seeds, bombs, all like. You also get no item timer as well. You can do the moon jump. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do in this cutscene, as well as super claw shot. A lot of the stuff I didn't keep active. I just wanted to play as close to regular Twilight Princess as I could. Little one see his mother looking down on him. She's always looking. Oh, like that would have been bad if I could have skipped. Had to skip. There are also achievements here if you want to go about with that. But what else is here? That's right, mirror mode. You can even restore Wii 1.0 glitches. We saw the Link doll. There's even like the difficulty counter, instant death, and then all these quality of life changes. Even speedrun mode. Yeah, this thing has pretty much got everything. I don't know if I would say it's the definitive way to play the game, but again, it's a very viable way. And the game itself is still great. Like, this is the 4th time I've beaten it now. Doesn't get old. This was my favorite Zelda game before Breath of the Wild, and You know, Breath of the Wild is great, but sometimes you just need a really good old-fashioned Zelda game to plug away at for like 35 hours. Oh, they fucking up there. Oh, that's right. You can also play as a Linkle. As Girl. Girl Link. Happy Pride Month. Play this on Dolphin soon. All the buzz got me more interested. If yeah, again, if you haven't played it, this is a really good way to do it. It's a lot of fun. Did I watch the death battle between Link and Cloud? No, I don't think I've seen a single episode of Death Battle. That kind of stuff isn't really my cup of tea. Link's tunic, you can find it in that game, in that one specific location, but yeah. Also, I just love how all the character models just like freeze as soon as the cutscene's about to fade in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Pay close attention to this. The Ilya and the mayor in the background. All right, you see him there in the distance. They're running towards. Oh, again, the mayor just stopped. He's like freezes there. That's great. Man, what a great time. And now we've all reconvened here. As we bid goodbye to Midna, but we're gonna see her again. Light and shadow can't mix. Oh, okay, honey. There's another world bound to this one, of course. There are two sides of the same coin, indeed. I like that mirror still kind of glitching out a little bit, or the portal. Oh, nope. I think it's malfunctioning. I don't think you should go in. You shouldn't go in there, Midna. As long as the mirror's around, we could see each other again, indeed. Except, y'all remember that thing that she said about only the true ruler could break the mirror? Yeah. We're not gonna be seeing her again. Yeah, that's not too many shards. We could probably glue it back together. Ugh. Man, what a bittersweet ending. Anyway, back to chat real quick. Play Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, I've sunk in like 200 hours into that game. I was saying that game's end sequence is on par, if not better, than this game's end sequence. And I think it would be better if it had a more impactful ending, other than just what Breath of the Wild did. Because that's kind of the problem with it. It just does a lot of what Breath of the Wild did on a much grander scale. And it works in a lot of ways, but also doesn't work in some other ways. It'll be a very long time before I play that game again. I even started looking for all the Deku seeds, as I did with Breath of the Wild, and then I at a certain point I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Which is why I'm hoping that they move away from that, because I do not need another 200-hour Zelda game to play through. I like my Zelda games. Alright, I want a Zelda game that's just regular style, or just something different. Which is why, again, I'm curious to see what they're actually going to do next for the next mainline series, and the mainline entry in the series. Probably not going to see for a while, because Ocarina of Time remake. Yeah. They wanted a sequel where Link reunites with Midna and instead gave crossbow training. I think I do recall seeing that there was some kind of sequel potentially planned. Okay. Okay, yeah, I do remember reading up on this. From what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's going to be kind of a side story, like Majora's Mask. But I don't know. I'll look into it later. And we're like 20 years removed from all this stuff now. And there he goes. He's just stopped short of entering his village. I don't wanna. I'll go back with Zelda. And here we go. The final end sequence. But you have to restart the game, or the console, I should say, in order to get back to the menu, because they still didn't put you back in the main menu. The end. Whoop, shit. Here, I'm gonna bring music over from the break section, since I didn't get to use it this time. Here, I'm gonna add this. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, in case you've been wondering, the music files are just MP3s. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna crowd out. Okay. The same statues as the golden goddesses that Ganondorf decapitated. Oh, hey! Oh, God, it went back. I guess they changed that. Alright, well. I'm gonna mute this. There we go. So, yeah, I had them, reattached and fixed. The golden goddesses that the Ganondorf decapitated. lot of lore, a lot of little bits and pieces I didn't know. But yep, there we go. That's Twilight Princess. Zelda's in the friend zone. Yep. Thoughts on Skyward Sword? I appreciate it the more that I play through it, especially the story. I think that has the best depiction of like Link and Zelda's relationship. And its dungeons aren't as good as a lot of them in the main series, but I think the story does really carry the game. I would recommend the HD version, in particular, because that doesn't have a whole lot of quality of life improvements, but it is does make it considerably better. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be streaming next. I think the last time I said so I was going to stream something was like Metroid Prime 4, because I was anticipating getting that game for Christmas, and that did not happen. But I will likely be getting that game regardless in the next month or so. Next few months. Before the Switch 2 price increase occurs. Hint, hint. But we'll see. We'll look out for any announcements on that front. But for now, I'm taking a bit of another break from streaming. It takes a lot out of your day. And again, I don't envy people who do this for a living. Because it can be tough. Like, you got so much energy you got to put in, and a lot of it is very personality-based. And it's kind of hard, especially when things go horribly wrong. But besides the one day we just had the internet not cooperating with us, we had to delay it, it was a pretty successful run. So, for now, though, I guess like, future stuff, or stuff that you guys will see soon, will be the update video for just what the going-ons are going to be for the channel in a more concrete thing, and more people will watch, because not many people watch these live streams, but that's fine. And then the first episode of the EA saga should be out by the end of the month. I will say that update video should say when exactly it'll be out. And then that will be it. And I'll go into more detail with that when that video comes out. So, in the meantime, I think we are good for today. I will see y'all later. Thank y'all very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, as well as follow on the social medias for all the ongoings of The Crazy Even, if you are interested in any future ongoings. And again, thank you all for joining in. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you later. Goodbye. 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 Yeah, it sucked Minda's toes.